Hey everybody, welcome back to our devotional series today. Because I married such a great cook and baker, I don't often get to spend time baking in the kitchen, but yesterday was an exception. Jax had gone out shopping and she asked if I could do a special time with our little girl, and so we baked some scones. And as we put the scones in the oven and again took them out, we started talking about how it was dangerous, the heat that came from the oven, and how hot that tray was, and that we always needed to use oven gloves and step back from the oven door. In other words, don't touch anything hot or your fingers will get burnt, and this is how you should handle hot things. Philippians 4 verse 6 and 7 is a verse like that, but on a far greater scale for our thoughts and our minds. Paul says, do not be anxious about anything. As we discussed yesterday, don't be anxious about anything. In my metaphor today is don't touch the hot plate without oven gloves. And then the oven gloves are this. But in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, make your requests known to God. So those are the four things we should do. One thing we shouldn't, don't be anxious, and four things we should. By prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, make your request known to God. In other words, this verse on how to deal with anxiety and how to deal with anxious thoughts regarding the future, regarding uncertainty, stuff that comes into our world, there's something we shouldn't touch. Don't think anxious thoughts about it. And then there are some very proactive things we should be doing. We should be making requests to God, talking to Him. And that's not just Paul in the way he says it. That's only number 4. That's not churning out, God, please give me this, give me that, give me that. No, he says it's by prayer and petition. Prayer is talking to God, it's conversation. Petition is asking, is putting it before Him. But thirdly is with this incredibly important attitude of with thanksgiving. One of the things that I found has helped me in that with thanksgiving bracket is to look back on all the times God has been with me through every valley and every season of our lives. On Thursday night, we had a life group meeting via Zoom, and we began sharing how God has been with us in the boat through the storms in previous times of our lives. And that discussion actually brought tremendous inspiration to me, thinking back on the times God has been with me through tough seasons of my life, and how He will be with me into the future. So that brings about the with thanksgiving, and then I present my requests to God. And the guarantee or the gift that the Bible offers, that God offers after that, Paul says, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. When I follow the rules, not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present my request to God, the peace of God will guard my heart, my emotions, it will guard my mind, my thoughts in Christ Jesus. I hope you have an amazing day. God bless.